Hello everyone, welcome to the reboot of this channel. The first video is the super awesome paper airplane. This paper airplane has a good hang time. You'll see that there is a weight balance in here. This allows it to just kind of glide for a long time. So you just kind of hangs and flies and flies. Anyways, let me show you how to make this. It's pretty simple. I think you'll enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Okay, this will be the slow tutorial, so I will be taking my time with this so that it's easier to follow along. I'm going to be starting off with an 8.5 by 11 normal printer paper. What we're going to do is we're going to start by folding this in half. So we're going to fold it lengthwise, lining up our corners. Try to make them as exact as possible. And once we're happy with that, go ahead and crease that down, just like so. And we can go ahead and open this up. We'll rotate this so that it's up and down. All right, what we're gonna do is we're going to take the top part of this paper and we're gonna fold it along this center crease. One of the things I found helpful is to go ahead and just lift the other side, and we could just kind of guide that right in to the paper. This is gonna help us to get a better point at the end. All right, and then we can crease that down. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and lift this, and then we will fold this top side along the center, but we have an extra line of reference. So we can fold this along the bottom here to make sure that they meet, those ends the same. And we'll fold that down. At this point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and fold this top triangle down to the lower part. We're going to fold it along the line here where these two papers come down. And then we're gonna make sure this point is along the center crease. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fold this. Lining up this point to the center crease line. I know it's hard to see on the video. And then before I crease anything down, I'm just gonna make sure that my ends line up. And if they don't, I'm just gonna push this down a little bit. I'm not really creasing, I'm just kind of pushing it down so I can kind of see. And then once I'm happy with that, I will crease it down. Okay? All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these corners and we're gonna fold them to the center crease. But at the top, we're gonna leave about a 1/2 inch on each side. So if I fold it, you can kind of see the center. And what I'll do is I'm gonna fold this right about there. You see how I got about a 1/2 inch or a little more than a 1/2 inch, somewhere in there. So make it right about there. This is not super critical. If you go more or less, that's fine too. But we're gonna go ahead and crease that down. And then on this side, we're just gonna take this corner and line it up with this corner. That's gonna ensure we have the same thing at the top. So we'll go ahead and line that up. And once that's lined, we will crease this down. Just like that. Okay, so now we have this little flap underneath. What we're gonna do with this guy is we're gonna fold it up. Again, this point will stay on the crease line, and then we're gonna fold it right to where this paper meets. Right there, this little valley triangle there. So that's gonna look like this. We're gonna fold this up. I'm gonna line up the top first. I'm not gonna crease it down yet, just make sure I see it. Okay, if I like that, these meet up here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and crease this down. All right, then this is where we should look like. All right, so now I'm going to pick this up. I'm gonna hold this center here. We'll hold that flop down. And then we're going to fold it backwards along this crease line. This is the same crease we've been working with. Fold that down, and then we will crease these guys down like that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and make the wings. So we're gonna take this line here and we're gonna fold it along the bottom here. So I'm gonna hold that down, put that. I'm gonna fold this, I'm gonna make sure that they line up. Again, not creasing just yet. And then when I'm happy with that, now I will crease it down. Okay? And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So let's flip this over. We're gonna take this top line here, fold it along the bottom. And then crease it down. Just like that. Now if we open this up, we can see we have our paper airplane. Now this, part of the design is it has this center fold in here. This is good for weight, so this will help it to get some good hang time. It gives it a good balance, so as it flies, it stays. It gets a good hover. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think.